Yeah, this is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, number four, which is County, New York. Do another live video real quick, real quick. It is what it is. I'm live again. Oh, child. I had an eventful night last night. Shout out to me. Shout out to my chat members. Shout out to my subscribers. It is what it is. This is an open panel, and I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm not in a bad mood. Today is Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, July the 28th. Today is Friday. It is what it is. I'm up here. I'm talking my shit. I might be here for a little while. I'm not going to be here for no 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. That's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. But the next time I do my Cash App giveaway, I'm going to put it down for $40. I'm going to ask you questions about history. About history. And we're not going to get into the language. We're not going to get into mathematics. We're not going to get into any of those things. We're going to get into history. I like history. All of you know I've been in prison as a young woman. As a young woman, I went in there at 22 years old. I got out at 28 years old. While I was there, I got into some trouble, some difficulty. They put me on SMU. I could never act right. Um, the Department of South Carolina Department of Corrections, what they did around that time, they changed the levels on SMU. There was level one, level two, level three. And when they did my level, because I had been on lockup so long, they gave me a level three. After I left from level three, I went to closed custody. After I left from closed custody, I went to medium custody. And when I qualified for my I custody, I was scheduled to be moved from whatever prison I was at to go back to State Park. Because State Park at that time was the most freest prison we had in South Carolina. Now, when I first started my time back in 1995, all inmates wore their own street clothes, their own shoes, everything. But everything else that you got either came from your family or you had to order it out of the commissary, or you went to the commissary and bought the items you wanted. But if you wanted shoes, if you wanted a sweatsuit, if you wanted certain things like a radio or anything like that, you had to order it through the commissary. You had to put in your order that week, and you would receive your items in a timely fashion. It is what it is. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, number four, which is the county, New York. Do another video real quick. Another live real quick. Shout out to my chat. We got one ghost watcher. We got one ghost watcher. But I'm going to do my next Cash App giveaway, $40. And it's all going to be about history. It's all going to be about history. And I'm going to put on my community wall what I'm going to talk about. What I'm going to talk about. And it's not going to be about Madam Zedong. It's not going to be about Martin Luther King. It's not going to be about anything that you originally know about history. See, all my chat members, all my subscribers are very smart people, intelligent people. Some of you are professions. Some of you are doctors, lawyers, real estate brokers. You work. you participate in life. We got other people coming in from my Facebook page. I got a lot of my people are coming back in, and I have not seen some of these people in quite a while. There's only one I saw all the time, and that person went back home to wherever they went, and it is what it is. I'm a Job Corps student, GED. I never went any further with my education, so-called education in school. My education came from the streets, came from the streets. And I had to learn when I was a little girl growing up what to do, what not to do, how to cook, how to clean, how to take care of certain situations. But there were some things I would not, um, you know, knowledgeable about. It's called a thing a thing. I was not knowledgeable in certain aspects of life as an adult. You heard my story. You heard my story. It is what it is. And I'm not blaming nobody. Because when I get up in the morning and I have to face my own life, face my own, when those bills come into that mailbox, it comes in my name. When those bills come to my mailbox or anything comes to that mailbox, it comes in my name. This is my address. This is my phone number. This is whatever. It is what it is. And I was going back over some of my lives that I did last night. And one of the lives I did was addressing the Empress Lonnie One Love. Addressing her. Since you want to do me dirty, since you want to send people. Okay, hold on. Let me see who this is. Okay.
What up, Arabia?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing today?
You
This
good?
morning, well, good. Dennis Diaz. How you doing this morning?
Como te va?
you doing? You doing good this morning?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm just getting ready to announce what I'm gonna do for my next Cash App giveaway. It's gonna be $40. It's gonna be about
Oh my,
history.
oh my God! So let me get to studying now. I love your trivias.
But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk about in that particular video, I'm just gonna give a history lesson real quick. Then everybody gonna answer how they comprehend. We gotta get some comprehension skills going on for our people over here.
Yeah,
And I'm not perfect.
that one you did last night was kind of hard for everybody. Only I wouldn't have knew it if when I was locked up one time I read the book. What up, kid? Well, I like that history lesson though, Arabia, that your channel you teaches people stuff they ain't know, cause Supernova, nobody even knew about the white
Madam
king,
Randall.
Madam Zedong. Yeah, nobody
Or
even knew
Fannie
about
New Hammond. They didn't know nothing.
right, and
And it's
they
sad.
right, even Ernest and Supernova was saying that they were thankful for the history lesson, and that's what I be trying to do on my channel more. Me and you, I want you to start hitting the link sometime when I start going back live, because you know I do shows on that stuff all the time. I want you to build with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like how I hit your link, you act like you be shy when I drop the link. You don't never come there and talk your shit. Lonnie ain't gonna beat you up. You good?
I ain't worried about Lonnie.
I know you not.
Is Lonnie going to drive? Because I don't live in New York right now. I'm in South Carolina, but I will be in New York in December.
Right.
So,
Guess what?
and we all know how that go. I got to go through different
Right.
avenues to
I
get
was
to New
ready.
York.
I was ready to say you gotta go through and look. All you gotta do is going up 95 when you get to Pennsylvania, turn off on I-76 East, and it'll take you right to Philly.
Mm-hmm. I
Yep.
know.
And,
I know where Philly is at.
and go
I know where
chin
Philly is at.
go chin check that fat piece of shit.
Go to one of her favorite bars.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do is catch it at Wawa or even one of them hole in the wall ass bars in North Philly.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna say, "Oh my God, Rayman, why you hit me so hard?"
I don't hate Lonnie.
I know you don't, but you still need to spank her. That's like a parent. They don't hate the kids. They whip their ass and get them in line.
Well, I saw what she wrote on her community. And yes, I did email her to let her know I see you.
Right.
I see you.
Yeah, you
She posted on her community wall. I don't give a fuck. Fuck her.
all right. Yeah, all she gonna do is community wall somebody to death every 2 damn seconds. A community post from her talking shit.
Yeah, that's what she did. That's what she usually does when she go after people.
Where homeboy at? What's his name? Your other half.
Birdman?
Birdman. Yeah, where you at?
Oh, he at his house. I'm at my house. But I'm getting ready to go over there tomorrow and spend some time with him.
Y'all be looking so happy when y'all together.
Yeah, cause he don't like me be on my phone. He don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
He get all upset and oh Lord, and we made the mistake. I made the mistake of hooking my thing to his phone, well, his
Right.
TV.
Oh, you logged
and
in?
it showed everybody.
Oh my God, you tripping. That's the same thing that fat ass Lonnie did. She logged in her YouTube from her house TV, and then she let me up on a link and was talking nasty, and her husband was sitting in the living room watching while she told me how much she want to suck my meat.
Oh God.
Damn stupid drunk.
She did that. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's when he choked her out. She almost died, Randy. You ain't know that?
Well, she should have told people.
Yeah, she tried. She told me. She called me crying. I said, "This nigga almost killed you for talking to me, and I'm the first person you call when you resuscitate and you come back to life."
Usually that's the way it is. Usually that's the way. I wish my sister-in-law would have did that. I wish she would have lived, but she couldn't. She didn't. She went too far. She tried to file for divorce from that clown because she was married to my brother. Divorced my brother to marry the clown.
Oh my God!
And the clown killed her children.
Oh my God!
He didn't kill his son from her, but he killed everybody else that was from my brother and tried to burn down the whole apartment.
That's sad. I just was watching a show on the ID channel this morning. This black dude did the same thing. He tied the little 6-year-old daughter up and took her in there because the lady wanted to leave him and was torturing her. And then while the little girl was tied up, he stabbed the mom in the bed, then drowned the little girl in the tub. And the 2 sons, they got away. He stabbed one of them, but both of them lived though.
Oh.
Yeah, his ass on death row though.
That's where that dude need to be. He need to be on death row. For real.
I think certain crimes you should go on death row. It shouldn't even be no trial. If there's enough evidence, don't waste the taxpayers' money. We know the nigga did it. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and send him on home to Jesus or wherever his destiny at.
But yeah, all my people are living in the sky now. They living wherever they at.
Right.
I know where all their graves are at, and I have to do a celebrate, well, not a celebration, but an acknowledgement of what happened. I do it every year.
Oh, for real?
I'm getting close. We getting ready to go into August, so I'm getting close to that date. So it is what it
Yeah.
is.
Hey, well, you won't you do it through your YouTube channel too? Like, do shows in remembrance of them.
Yep, you're right.
Hey,
That's what I
yo,
do.
baby, fall and winter are my favorite season. I hate the spring and summer. I do. For so many
Mhm.
reasons. I hate the summer when it's hot because too many people be out being nosy. Then people get hurt a lot when it's hot. Then the bugs, you know. So I love the fall. Hoodie weather.
Right. When it get cold, I love it.
Baby, I already got my 10 boots on standby. Fresh
Oh,
pair too.
shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to
Shout
the
out to
chat.
Nashawn. Facts or feelings for even coming up. And that was another problem she had. She had a problem with you hitting my link all the time and you talking. I said, this is my platform. This is my channel. He can
Right.
come over here whenever he wants.
Right. She be mad when people still cool with me. But look, crazy thing about it, I don't know if you believe this or not, but if I could call her right now and talk nice and tell her I want to start talking to her again, her whole attitude would change. But I ain't fucking with her no more ever again in life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good on her.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She's not a bad person, but I think she has poor judgment.
Yeah, she got some fucked up ways. She not a bad person. I ain't even gonna do that to her. Say that she's a bad
Especially when
person.
she starts driving in that car and
Hmm.
she's loaded with that alcohol or whatever else she's using.
Yo, Arabia, one day she was live, right? And she was
Mm.
drunk as a motherfucker with the camera on. And the camera was pointed at the street. And she was picking up people doing lift. So she had some white lady in the back of her car and she kept going over the double yellow line. And the dude Matthew had to tell her, like, Lonnie, snap out of it before you crash.
In the state of South Carolina, if you are driving drunk and you kill someone, that's a
Mm-hmm.
mandatory 8-year sentence. It's
Mm-hmm.
mandatory
Yeah,
because mothers against drunk drivers mad,
most states
and they
exempt
all
violence,
over.
huh?
They all over. So if
Yeah,
she's in Philadelphia, wherever she's at, driving drunk, and she kills someone, mad comes in. That law that they passed, she might be doing a mandatory 8 or 10 or 15, wherever she at.
yeah, voluntary manslaughter. And look, Pennsylvania is a Commonwealth state, so they can sentence you outside guidelines. They ain't got no guidelines, so
Nope.
they can give you 20 years for a bag of
Yep.
weed. So
Yep.
look, I know some niggas. Hey, I swear to God, baby, I know some niggas that's still locked up now from like 2003. Some niggas that I know from the hood found this little spot in Harrisburg, PA, where there was some money at. So they start taking crack and dope down there, transporting it from like Brooklyn, Staten Island, here Baltimore. So they start rounding up crews of niggas that take down there to get money in the town, and they was for a while, but then them peoples came for them and hit them with big time. These niggas still locked up. One of the niggas got like 35 years. And
But you know what?
hmm?
Okay, I hear what you're saying. But when I was in prison, every woman I was in a room with, they was a killer.
I can believe that.
And most of them said that the murder happened by accident. It was domestic violence. But those women always had nightmares. They never was at rest. They was never at peace.
I can
Never.
believe that. They got PTSD. traumatized over that shit.
Right. Because of what happened.
Hmm.
And I just sit up all night talking to some of these women. All night. They would run to the microwave, cook food, whatever. And we come in, play cards, talk about the Bible, and we would talk about life. And it was so sad. I left all that. I maxed out.
Right.
Some of them maxed out too. But there was one that maxed out years ago, and she living her best life now.
That's what's up. Good for her.
She living her best life. So it
I
is what
love,
it is.
you know what, Arabia? I love redemption stories. I love when people, and I'm at a redemption point in my life. You know, I used to run the streets, break laws, used to thug, but I gave all that shit up to be a better man. You know what I'm saying? My worst sin is probably getting on YouTube cursing. Other than that, I don't bother nobody. I obey all the laws. Like, I'm living right, living clean.
Right. But see, that's what it's all about. Because I don't be out here wilding and stuff.
Right.
They had locked me up a few years ago for a crime that never happened. Not with me concerned. But anyway, they held me over. It
Mhm.
was a robbery. They were trying to get me for a robbery, another robbery charge. But
Damn.
they couldn't do it because there was no proof I did anything. There
Mhm.
was nothing. Nothing. My lawyer went through the videos, never saw anything. Like, y'all got this lady sitting in jail for that. And when I went in front of that judge, she released me.
Hey, yo, Arabia, you remind me of my god sister Angel. I got a god sister named Angel. She like 3 years older than me. In 1996, her and her boyfriend um got arrested and convicted for killing a pastor of a church. The
Oh.
church, yeah, they was homeless, and the church would let people come in there all times of the day and night to eat, get food and clothes. And
Mm.
they went in there at night, it was a Catholic church, caught the white father in there, and they robbed him and killed him or whatever. The dude died in jail for, it wasn't a boyfriend, it was a dude she was hanging out, a friend. He died in jail from AIDS. But he got life, and she got, I think, something like 32 years or whatever. And she in a halfway house now, ready to come home.
That's what I'm talking about.
She changed her life around in prison. She into God, and she wasn't a bad person when she was out. What happened, she got caught up because she said she told the dude don't do it. She said that he used her. He said, babe, let's go to the church, see if we can get some money and some food. And she said, okay. She had no knowledge that the dude had a gun on him. And when they got in there, she said, out of nowhere, dude whipped the gun out on the white father of the Catholic Church, took him in the back, asked him where the safe at. And the man gave him the little money he had, told him wasn't no money in the church. He killed him or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, but she a redemption story though.
Wow. And she getting ready to come home. Good.
Yeah, she in a halfway house. Yup, she in a women's halfway house now. Uh, Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning, neighbors. And when I talk to her, I hear the pain from the past still in her voice. But I be trying to tell her, you gotta learn how to let things go. You can't unring a bell. What's done is done.
Right.
Uh,
And a lot of my subscribers say I can't unring the belt.
You
The
can't.
belt you already rang it. You
You
can't
can't.
unring it.
You
You
can't
can't go
unring a
back in
bell.
the past.
Nope. And look, a lot of us tend to do this. We let our past keep us stagnant for our present and future. So we'll drag our past into the present, which affects our future. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be stuck in the same place, letting life pass us by.
Right. Mm. Wow.
Yo, baby, I ain't even gonna lie to you, baby. I'm so blessed. Like, man, you know, I don't talk about a lot of things that happen for me off this app, but I be getting all type of blessings, man. I got a beautiful woman in my life, you know, a college graduate. She graduated from college. She's 25
Okay.
almost. Beautiful. I'm gonna show you her. I'm gonna email you a picture of my missus. I'm gonna marry this little chick too. She a sweetheart. She full Trinidadian, but she red bone Trinidadian. She not the dark
Oh,
skin
okay.
kind. Yeah, her hair come all the way down to her eyes. Long hair,
Mm,
curly hair. She a sweetheart too.
mm.
And then I'm ready to open up me and my homie, we ready to open up a business. So I got a lot. That's why these people on this app can't affect me, because my life is great. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good health. I work out every fucking day. My body, my mind, body, and soul is getting in shape all at the same time. My six pack starting to come in. So yeah, fuck, I got to complain for.
Amen.
Now I mean, baby, what I gotta complain for?
Yeah, but it is a thing about redemption.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the right words, redemption. That's a key word,
Yep.
redemption. And when I start doing the trivia, I'm gonna ask certain questions, and people need to know the answers. I'm not gonna even give you the A, B, C.
Yeah, I meant to tell you that, and don't. Another thing you shouldn't do neither, because if you do it, people can use Google. Don't give no clues or preview to what you're gonna ask. Just ask it, you know, because when you get, like yesterday, you gave so much previews that people could have easily. Only way I remember, because I read the book in jail. I read hella books and I saw the documentary, but don't give no description of what, you know. Let it be off the top, like boom, answer this. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Yep, that's what I need to do. And it's this Cash App giveaway is gonna be for $40.
Right.
So people can actually hit the link and give me the answers. If the answer incorrect, you ain't gonna win. If it is correct, they will win. And then I'm gonna have another Cash App giveaway on the same day
Mm.
for like $10, 10 maybe $20, and they just have to guess the answer.
Yo, your trivias be fun too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you got to do though? So it'll be a lot more people. You got to schedule the trivia live like a day in advance.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll build up viewership. Because once people see it down their timeline the day before, more and more people are gonna see it. People love to win money. You could be a millionaire and still want to win more $1, $5. Every dollar counts. So once they see that you know what I'm saying, doing trivia for money, people going, you'll have way more people in here if you schedule it like a day in
And
advance.
they need to know something about numerology. They
Mm-hmm.
don't know what questions I'm gonna ask.
Right.
You need to know about the 5% of
Oh yeah,
you need to
I
you
saw the
need to
other
know
day.
everything.
Hey Arabia, I saw the other day on your community wall you was dropping the math and shit.
Yep. That's what I do.
You know, I used to build with them. Like I used to them and the Hebrew Israelites. I used to go build with them for years or whatever. And you know, I'm my faith is really Islam and shit, the heart or whatever. But I grew up in Baptist church with my mother. But soon as I start getting my life in order like I want, I'm gonna take my shahada for Islam or whatever and take that serious or whatever. Because that's what I want to do with myself. Just live
But
a clean.
you also gotta learn Arabic with that.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that.
Okay.
I
I'm just
love
letting you know.
Arabia. I love learning. I swear look, Arabia, everybody who know me personally, even some people on here call me a nerd. And nigga, you ain't this, you ain't that, you a fucking nerd. Yeah, I am. I'm nerdy as shit. All I do, Arabia, all I do is read and research when I got free time. I'm always want to learn. And what's that quote? The man who knows everything knows nothing at all.
Right.
Oh.
An empty wagon.
Hey, Arabia,
Maybe,
what's your zodiac sign? Is you a Virgo?
no, I'm a Pisces.
Oh, all right. So that's why me and you get to get gel so easy. One of my sisters a Pisces, my middle sister, and me and her contact shit. I'm a Gemini.
Oh, Gemini.
Yeah, yeah. My birthday June
Wow. You
June
and
11th.
Rainy, you and Rainy are Geminis.
Yeah, and Miss Relly Tom.
Yeah,
Miss
that's
Relly
what I'm
Tom
talking
too.
about. What's your Chinese zodiac? Do you know
I don't
that?
know. I don't even know.
You gotta look up your birth year. Your birth
Mm-hmm.
year, not the birth date, the birth
Mm-hmm.
year. And look it up. Cause I'm a water ox.
Yo, water
I'm a
up.
water under the Chinese zodiac. But under Native American stuff is different.
Right.
So Celtic zodiac, that's different. Everything is different.
Right.
Nothing is the same. But we all from one branch. We're all from one family.
Hey, Rabia,
Everything is-
how your Swahili coming along? I heard you speaking, trying to learn Swahili. How's that coming along?
I need to start practicing more.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the way I learned English.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing you got to do with Swahili or Spanish or anything like that. My
Mm-hmm.
Spanish phrases are more better than what it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. The Swahili is going to take me a little more time, but it's an easy language to learn. Swahili is based on different African languages and
Mm-hmm.
Arabic, so I need to get involved with that more.
Let me put
And
you
that's
on with
why I
something though.
go over that's why I go over to the other YouTube creators that speak Swahili.
Let me put you on
And
with something though, Rabia. Download this app. It's called Babbel. It teach you any language, easy as shit. It's Babble. Babbel.
okay,
Yup, it teach you any language because I got it downloaded on my phone. I'm trying to learn German.
okay.
I've been slacking, but I'm ready to start, every day spending like at least an hour or two trying to
But
learn
you
German.
you speak Spanish, right?
I understand it, but I don't. My sisters do. They do fluent. I just understand it because they would be always be with my dad in DR. But I'm a mama's boy, so I used to always stay home.
Oh, okay.
So they grew up around all that. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think I've been told you. My dad, Dominican, my mom black.
But you try to learn German?
Yeah, I just want to learn German for some reason, man. I like German.
Wow.
Yeah, and I like German chicks too. They pretty blonde haired, blue eyed devils.
Well, not all of
Not
them.
all
Some
of
of
them. You right.
them.
Hey, baby, what my favorite species of girl is on earth? Dominican chicks and Puerto Rican. Oh my God, I love
Oh, okay. But you know they crazy too.
Oh, I know. I know.
They
Hey, they got they got this saying, right? They got this saying. They got a saying say, never argue with a Puerto Rican woman because you're not gonna win. Like they argue to the death.
Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, and some Mexicans and Honduras. People from Honduras, they off the chain. They
Right.
off the chain. I'm not talking bad about them.
No,
I
it's all
grew up
right.
in New York. I know.
Shit, they talk bad about us.
But you know what? I don't mean to harm Nation, but when I was growing up, right, in New York,
Hmm.
my adoptive parents didn't want me to know anything about my family,
That's
my
crazy.
original family.
Was you adopted by white people?
No, they were black.
Oh,
They were black and they were from the South.
hey,
And they
Rabia,
believe,
did you ever used to live in Brooklyn?
no, I got a bunch of family members that live in Brooklyn.
You know where that mall at in Brooklyn, King Plaza Mall, is down by
Yeah.
like Canarsie and all that down south of Brooklyn.
Yeah, my
These
mother used to go there.
Yeah, these fake Muslim dudes robbed me for my coat and my sneakers one time, right there at the mall, and I never forget it. They was out front of the mall with a Quran, acting like they was teaching, but the whole time they was out there scoping niggas out. and it was around school times when everybody was school shopping, like the end of August or whatever, going into September. Maybe like beginning of September, and it was a little chilly out, rainy, and they was out there acting like they was teaching. And I went over there and said what's up to them, put a little dollar in their jug.
They were Muslim?
Yeah, they was fake Muslim, because Muslims don't do that type thing. I went in the store, and when I was coming back out, one of them called me and was like, brother, let me holler at you. And when he got close, he whipped the thing out on me. We was between parked cars in the parking lot. And then
But you know, okay, you know that Elijah Muhammad said a lot of his followers was not in the temple, they was in the streets.
Oh yeah, I know.
And that's why Malcolm X was able to get all the money he had to get, because those dudes from New York and Philadelphia and certain parts of Chicago, they was collecting all that money to give to Malcolm X, to give to Elijah Muhammad. So Elijah Muhammad said, a lot of my people are not in the temple. They are in the streets.
Right.
My mother, my biological mother, she was a part of the Nation of Islam for a couple of years. And she was just a street, wearing the white dress, the headdress, all that. And she would go into a store and boost everything.
Shit. You know Malcolm X used to be a pimp?
Yeah, I know. I know that.
Yeah, that nigga was a pimp, a drug dealer, a whole bunch of his shit. He turned his life around when he had went to the Saudi Arabia and what is called the Kaaba, you know, that thing that they walk around and Mecca.
Yeah, that black stone, the black stone.
Yeah, he changed his life around. Muhammad Ali did the same thing.
Yep.
Hey, Raby, I'm gonna finish let you cooking though. I may go finish exercising a little bit, but nice talking to you as always. When I go live in a couple days, I got 6 more days. I'm out of YouTube jail. I want you to come hit the link, and we're gonna do a morning show together. We gonna build and talk about some good shit.
Okay.
All right, Rabia. Peace out. Have a good day. All right.
All right. Thank you. Peace out. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Y'all go over there and sub up to Nation Facts Over Feelings. And he's got different pages, different channels. He said he was clapped, you know, maybe it'll hit all, you know, his pages. I don't know. But he's a good dude. He might have did some bad stuff in his early days. We all do that. We all do that. Our early days is, you know, usually the worst days, but that's the education that comes in to you. How you live, how you work, how you do anything. Because I do everything by time. By time. I time everything. Even this live, I'm doing it by time. You know, because I don't usually like to stay up here no 2-3 hours. I'm not going to do that. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the ghost watchers. But it is what it is. And I keep telling people I'm not perfect. I'm not God Almighty. I am me, Arabia Barbosa, 914 Westchester County, New York. I am the BT1000 to some people. But this BT1000 go out and work. This BT1000 pay her bills. This BT1000 pay her taxes. This BT1000 do everything the BT1000 does not do. The true BT1000 don't do that. They don't take care of their friends. They don't take care of who's in their life. They don't care. I care. I care. Because I remember what I went through. And I can go right back in a split second. Right back into the goddamn streets. Right back into the goddamn prison system. Right back into somebody's jail. Right back into somebody's mental unit. I've done it. I lived it. And my mistake was I didn't acknowledge my feelings. I didn't acknowledge my emotions as a woman. I didn't acknowledge anything. Even when I grew my hair long, now when it grows out, it's got a bunch of gray coming. So what? I asked the universe while I was in prison, keep my hair black. And when I got out, my hair started turning gray. I started plucking the gray hairs. After a while, I said, I'm not going to pluck them anymore. So I just let the gray grow in. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Shout out to my YouTube subscribers. Shout out to the chat members. We will be having another trivial next week. It's going to be for $40. And this time, you got to know the answers on your own. I cannot longer give A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't do that. Y'all got to know the answers for real this time. I've been trying to help you out. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. And shout out to my YouTube subscribers. And we're doing very wonderful over here. And it is what it is. I would like to talk to you all a little longer. Anybody want to hit the link? You can. Oh, it is what it is. We got 4 ghost watchers. 4 ghost watchers. Now, since you're watching me, hit the link. Hit the link. The link is right there. We got 4 ghost watchers. Shout out to you. Because you keep me relevant. You keep me alive. It is what it is. YouTube is a battlefield. I've been knowing that ever since I was with Tommy Sotomayor, being his subscriber, his supporter, whatever. I had to learn everything real quick because Tommy was gone in 2021. When he came back on YouTube, he came back as a guest on different YouTube channel platforms. Shout out to him for even doing that, for even have the courage to do it. He had the courage to hit certain lengths. He had the courage to speak up. He had the courage. But one thing I learned about Tommy Sotomayor, and people say, he talked bad about black women. He talked bad about the hair hats. Let me tell you something. During the 1970s, most black women wore natural hairstyles. They didn't wear no wigs. They didn't wear no weave. They didn't have no perm. Some of them didn't hot comb their hair. They didn't try to blow dry their hair straight. Why are you blow drying something that is reaching out to the universe anyway? We are who we are. Stop hating on it. You got black skin. It is what it is. It's melanin. You can take in the sun rays. You can take a lot of stuff. You got a wide nose. So what? Better to breathe with. You got big lips. So what? Better eat the food with and kiss somebody with. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. I'm in my house today. Tomorrow, I will venture over to Birdman House. And he got a whole weekend plan. He got the whole weekend plan. It is what it is. And I'm going to be loyal to my YouTube creators Those of you that are beefing with each other, I'm not getting involved with your beef. I found out the hard way what happens when you do that, when you side with people. You can't side with anyone. Side with yourself. Side with yourself and side with your pocketbook. Side with your own pocketbook. I do my little Cash App giveaways because I'm trying to give back to who supports my page. If you hit my links, if you're in the chat, if you're conversing with me in someone else's chat, I'm going to remember you. I'm going to remember you. I'm going to remember your name. Ernest, I love Ernest. He always been truthful with me. Miss Eve, always been truthful with me. Tamika, always been truthful with me. Different ones on this YouTube app. Sis don't hide no punches. Me and Sis used to go back and forth together. We used to have arguments. Yes, he put me up as a fat lady. I was waiting for the Rock drug where I would be looking like Rock. Remember that show that used to come on TV, the Rock show? And Rock, he was a garbage man. He lived in the house with his wife. She was a registered nurse. He lived in there with his retired father and his brother, the freeloader. So if I'm Rock, I'm good. I'm good. It is what it is. Oh, Lord. We got 3 ghost watchers. It is what it is. Everybody is not ready to hit this link, but a lot of people, they don't hide themselves. They tell me the truth. Sometimes they'll hit the link and, Arabia, I don't like this. Arabia, I don't like that. Well, tell me what you like. Tell me what you like, and we will do that. We will move in that direction. Because I'm not going to be here forever. Birdman asked me the other day, he said, Arabia, if anything happened to you, how do I get in touch with your other family members? I gave him all the addresses, all the phone numbers. I take his phone, I put that stuff in. He don't even know it's there. He don't even know it's there until I tell him. This is who you get in touch with. This is who you talk to. This is what you do. Don't worry about anything else. I'm gonna be all right. Don't worry about nothing else. If something happens to me, you are still going. You. My other people from the crew that I used to hang with in the streets, they are still here. It is what it is. Que lo que, mi gente. Vente aquí conmigo. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, lo siento, no es culpa, es mío. I'm in my house. I'm where nothing ever happens. Estoy donde nada nunca se pasó. It is what it is. People can hit my link anytime they want. Got 2 ghost watchers. I'm getting ready to close this out. But we will see each other in another video. Shout out to Nashawn, Facts Over Feelings, for hitting my link. And shout out to the people that participated in the trivia last night. We're gonna do another one this week. It's gonna be for $40. And I might talk about history, I might not. But whatever I talk about, whatever question I ask, since y'all all know me so well, you know what kind of books I like, know what kind of movies, I might ask you, I ain't gonna give you no clue. I ain't gonna give you no clue. It'll be too much. $40. Then the next prize will be like $10, something like that. I would have said 20, but it's gonna be like for 10. So that's whatever. It is what it is. But when you win the first money, you can't come back and win nothing else until a little bit later on. It is what it is. That's what I do for my chat members and my subscribers. It is what it is. A lot of you don't like me beefing with the Empress Line One Love. Well, tell her to stop putting shit on her community wall. She ain't lying. I did email her. But I emailed her to let her know that I see you. I see you. And I'm not blind. I'm not deaf. It is what it is. We out of here. Peace out. 914. 1.